my leopard gecko enclosure. These leopard geckos are probably the most common household reptile pet, as they are very friendly and very easy to take care of. Heating wise, all I have is just a heat lamp up here, which I actually don't turn on very often, as these guys are usually okay just to be in room temperature. And I do have a small heating pad on the bottom here, which is nice because it heats up the black rock for him at night. You'll notice that I don't have any loose substrate, although there is a bit of sand down here at the bottom. He has no access to it. It's just rocks and bark mulch. Because in the past years, I've had a few leopard geckos die because they've eaten their sand or dirt and become compacted. You'll see up top, I've got a small water source. You need a little bit of water as well. You can roam around up here. You don't really have to worry about these guys escaping, as they're fairly slow and they're pretty tame. Feeding wise, I normally just feed this guy mealworms. I've never actually fed him crickets at all. So it's important to pinch the mealworms with some tweezers in the middle before you feed them to him, because if you don't and the mealworm is still alive in his stomach, they can actually dig their way out and causing him to die. I feed them with tongs, just I find it easier. They usually only eat food that is moving, so if you pinch it, you might basically kill it, so you have to wobble it a bit so he thinks that it's still alive. As well, you can take mealworms. I do this a few times a week, just put them into a little bit of calcium here. You can buy this at your local pet store, and just kind of dab it in there a little bit. That way he gets some calcium. You only have to feed these guys, I don't know, 2 to 3 times a week. It's not a big problem. And that's about all that is needed to house a leopard gecko. This enclosure is far big enough for him. Even he is now full grown, so he's happy living in an enclosure this size. That's about all you need to know. Thanks for watching.